And we're back. All right, so what I asked you to do was to solve the second equation for L. So first of all, I'm going to simplify. I'm going to draw. I'm going to put this down here a little bit so I know I got at least a tad more room. So I have 1 plus L squared equals, I'm going to simplify this, h squared minus 2h plus 1. These guys cancel, so I can take the square root of both sides, which is going to leave me with L equals the square root. I don't need the negative because I'm talking about a length, h squared minus 2h. So I'm going to take what I got here, substitute up in here. So I have h equals r times the square root of h squared minus 2h. Now, all I need to simply do is to solve this equation for h. That's the challenging algebra right there. So let's do that real quick. The first thing I need is get rid of the square root, so I'm going to square both sides. So I have h squared equals r squared times h squared minus 2h. So let's see here. If I I'm going to divide this by h squared minus 2h, make this a little simpler, h squared minus 2h. So that'll give me h squared over h squared minus 2h equals r squared. Now remember, I'm not solving for r, I'm solving for h. So I know that those squares cancel, this h goes away because there's an h in each term. That's the reason I could do that. So I'm going to have h over h minus 2 equals r squared. I need some more room, so I'm going to drop this down a little bit. Multiply both sides by h minus 2. So I'm going to have h equals r squared. I'm just going to distribute minus 2r squared. So now I'm down to 2 h's. That's good news. So I'm going to subtract r squared h on both sides. Oops, r squared h, r squared h. So I'm going to have h minus r squared h equals negative 2r squared. So then what I'll do is factor out in h. I have 1 minus r squared equals negative 2r squared. So I just got 1h, which is good news. Divided by 1 minus r squared, divided by 1 minus r squared. So I have finally h equals negative 2r squared over 1 minus r squared. Finally, so now I got to put this guy back up into my original equation. So let me just do it down here. So I have, again, like I said before, I have my volume equation in terms of r equals 1/3 pi times the radius squared times my height, which is negative 2r squared over 1 minus r squared. So to simplify all of this mess, this is an answer, but I'm just going to simplify this mess. So I have negative 2r to the 4th over 3 times 1 minus r squared. The answer you might have in the book might not be, might make all this stuff positive. So multiply the top and bottom by negative 1, which you're allowed to do. So I have 2r to the 4th over 3 times r squared minus 1 is the same answer. That's what you have. Nice work.